Set for life. Try this daily affirmation on for size. I am set for life. I have everything I need and more, and always will. Put that quote where you'll see it often. See how it feels. Remind yourself of it when you're feeling you are definitely not set for life, because that's when you need it most. Does it feel untrue in the present moment? For 99.9% of us, the answer is usually yes. Or does it just feel untrue when you think of the future? Meaning 1 day from now, 1 year from now, or 1 minute from now. Any amount of the future. Does it feel untrue in the absolute present moment, or does it just feel untrue when you step out of the present moment? Find the ways that it is true right here, right now, in the present. How are you set, quote, in quotes, for life, in quotes, in this moment? Take that out of all the traditional boxes of thinking and I challenge you, how are you set for life in this moment? Think of all the ways that you can. This requires you to be willing to be radically present. But I'm challenging you to do that just the same, because it is extremely powerful to do so. And if you are really brave, then let's try this affirmation on for size. Quote, money is no object. How triggering is that on a scale from 1 to 10? I started playing with that one last year because I wanted to affirm to myself that I do not experience or feel or see money as an object, meaning a block to the things that I want in my life. I experience and feel and see money as a welcome supporter of the things I want in my life. In other words, it's not a stone in the way to my desires for my life. It is the way. It's one way. But this is not how I was raised or trained, and it's not how most of us were. So it requires commitment to shift this perspective. And so I wanted some rather shocking language to help me rewire my brain from a phrase that growing up, I never imagined I would ever be able to use. But I will be using this phrase out loud in my life, and I'm using it now too, as a practice and a reminder of the reality that I intend to create, not just for myself, but eventually, maybe even if it's hundreds or even thousands of years from now, for all beings, that money would not be an object. To me, money is no object is simply a way to remind myself that money is not in the way of me living the life I want to live and experiencing what I choose to experience and feel in my life. It will not be an object in the way of that. And I will not make it an object in my mind, because it's not a block. It's just a way, one way of many ways that things can come into my life. So play with those. See how they feel. Write down what comes up. Take it to your journal. See what objections your mind has, and see what your heart and soul has to say about it. They might have some wisdom that you hadn't considered yet. Thank you for joining me today. And if you'd like to get these posts to your inbox every Sunday morning, you can do so at sunnychapman.com/weekly. more.